Quick announcement before we get into today's topic. Our new group coaching program, Superhero Hybrid Training, is about to launch. This is a 6-week program designed to get you fast results from building muscle to simultaneously dropping a ton of fat while laying the foundation for long-term success. So if you're interested, enrollment will be opening soon and will be limited to 50 people. Therefore, if you want to learn more but also have the chance to secure your spot in time, make sure that you click on the link below and subscribe to our superhero list.
Staying consistent with exercise is definitely not easy, especially when you have a full-time job, kids, responsibilities that come with all that, and barely any time for yourself. So, in order to stay on the path, even when life keeps throwing you one curved ball after the other, you need a crystal clear purpose. A vision that connects all your whys together, from your more superficial yet still impactful whys like looking good naked, to the more meaningful stuff like being in the best shape possible so you can be part of your kids' life and support them as they grow older, but also growing old yourself and doing it with dignity. That being said, because my experience has taught me that you'll always find yourself resonating at a different intensity with each one of your whys, you also need a system to organize these in your head so you can focus on the one that clicks with you the most on any given day. To do this, what has worked the best for me is organizing all my whys in my head in a pyramid shape. Call it my fitness motivation pyramid, if you may. Especially if, like me, your memory is not the best around and therefore using shapes and images to remember stuff helps, I recommend giving this a try. Specifically, you want to place your ultimate long-term goals at the top, your more within reach but still relatively long-term goals in the middle, and what gives you immediate positive feedback on a daily basis at the bottom of your pyramid. To help you out build your fitness motivation pyramid, here's an example of how mine looks. Currently, what stands at the top of my fitness motivation pyramid is health span. Now, I used to frame this as longevity, but since you can live a long time with a very, very low quality of life, as has been the case with a lot of family members of mine that neglected their fitness, honestly, I'd rather drop dead on my couch taking a nap after a long walk instead of suffering in a bed fully medicated for years due to sickness, even if that means living longer. Which, now that I think of it, is kind of the definition of health span in simple words. Specifically, I want to be able to run and move around with my kids as they grow old without feeling limited. When my kids have kids of their own, I want to be the fittest grandpa around, able to have them sit on my shoulders, for example, and walk up a hill if I have to. And lastly, I want to continue to be able to lift my own body weight with ease, pick up heavy things off the floor and over my head so I can stay autonomous for as long as possible as I age with dignity and ideally without ever becoming a burden to my own family. That being said, human beings, unfortunately, are not wired to stay motivated on a daily basis purely through such long-term goals, as idealistic and honorable as they might sound. Rather, we need flashy carrots for our stick that help us to keep going until we get close to those peak of the pyramid goals. Right now, for me, my golden carrot on my stick is building a superhero physique, a clear and inspirational goal which, if done right, also connects to the top layer of my pyramid, since the more strength and muscle you build earlier in your life, the easier it is to maintain more strength and muscle as you grow older. And sure, a superhero physique might sound somewhat far-fetched, but I always believed that having goals, which are a bit outside of your capacity, always help you work harder. This way, even if you shoot for the moon and miss, you can at least have a chance to land on the stars. Lastly, since it is only, once again, human nature to stick to things that help us feel good as soon as possible, at the base of your pyramid, you want to have goals that connect to more immediate kind of rewards. For me, this is starting my day with a morning workout, since I know that this is going to help me have more energy, better focus, a better mood, and overall more confidence. It's about the momentum I get from starting my day, again, with that first hard win that makes everything else almost feel easy. It is the spark that starts a positive chain reaction that carries over to every other aspect of my life, from work to being a good father, a better husband, and overall a better human being. Even after sleepless nights and high-stress days, as counterintuitive as it might sound, starting my day with the right dose of exercise helps me reset mentally and get through the day without breaking down. That being said, if you're feeling stuck lately with your fitness goals and you need a flashy carrot for your stick as well, check out the link below to learn more about our Superhero Hybrid Training Bootcamp launching this October. Whether you're starting fresh or you're stuck at a plateau, this 6-week program will give you the structure and kick in the butt you need to reignite your progress and carve your ideal physique. If you stick to our guidelines, we promise you fast results while you gain momentum and confidence to lay the foundation for lasting habits. Keep in mind that seats are limited to 50 people, so make sure you check out the description and topic comment below once again to subscribe to our superhero list in order to secure your spot and grab your free guide. Keep on training.